Hi everyone, let's take a look at the following. Factor 1 divided by 512 times x to the power of 9 minus 512. Step 1. Common factoring. Think about the common factor of 1 divided by 512, which you can copy at the front. In the brackets, this is going to be x to the power of 9 minus 512 times 512. And that's going to give you 262,144. Now, step 2. Think about this using the difference of cubes formula. So I'm going to write this on the side for you, just in case you forgot. A to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 equals to, in brackets, a minus b, close the bracket, open the second bracket, and in this trinomial, it's going to be a squared, square the first term, b squared, square the last term, plus the product of the two terms. So plus ab plus b squared, just like that. So when you think about this in this example, here is step 2. You copy the common factor of 1 divided by 512. When you think about x to the power of 9, express this as a perfect cube. So x to the power of 9 equals to x cubed in brackets to the power of 3. Likewise, when you think about the cube root of 262,144, that's going to be 64 to the power of 3. Now we can apply the difference of cubes. Copy 1 divided by 512, open a bracket. This is going to be x cubed minus 64. In the second bracket, you're going to square the first term. So again, x cubed in brackets square. You're going to square that last term, 64 in brackets square. And you're going to multiply the two terms. So 64 times x to the power of 3. And again, you're going to add in both cases. Now, if you keep going, you're going to apply the difference of cubes again. So just in case you don't recognize this, I'm going to express x cubed as x in brackets to the power of 3. 64, which is a perfect cube, by the way, is going to be 4 to the power of 3. Now, in the second bracket, we can just expand and collect like terms. Power to power means you multiply. This will give you x to the power of 6 plus 64 times x to the power of 3 plus 64 times 64. That's going to be 4,096. Now, when you apply the difference of cubes the second time, this will give you 1 divided by 512. Again, set up two brackets. For the third bracket, you can just copy x to the power of 6 plus 64, x to the power of 3 plus 4,096. And if you go back now, the difference of cubes for x cubed minus 4 to the power of 3 is going to be x minus 4 times, again, you square the first term, which is x squared. You square the last term, that's going to be 16. You multiply the two terms, which will give you 4x, and you're going to add them, just like that. And this is how you factor 1 divided by 512 times x to the power of 9 minus 512. I hope this makes sense.